Mrs. Johnson, you self-righteous woman. Sunday school teacher, what brings you out slumming? Do you reckon the preacher would approve where you are? Standing here visiting with a backsliding Christian in a neighborhood bar. Well, yes, that's my bottle, and yes, that's my glass, and I see her eyeballing this pretty young lass. It ain't none of your business, but yes, she's with me, and we don't need no sermon, you self-righteous woman, just let us be. The Lord knows I'm drinking, and running around, and He don't need your loud mouth informing the town. The Lord knows I'm sinning, and sinning ain't right, but me and the good Lord gonna have us a good talk later tonight. Goodbye, Mrs. Johnson, you self-righteous Biddy. I don't need your preaching, and I don't need your pity. So go back to whatever you hypocrites do. And when I talk to heaven, be nice and I'll put in a good word for you. The Lord knows I'm drinking, and running around, and He don't need your loud mouth informing the town. The Lord knows I'm sinning, and sinning ain't right, but me and the good Lord gonna have us a good talk later tonight. Make the world go away and get off my shoulders. Say the things you used to say, and make the world go away. Do you remember when you loved me before the world took me astray? If you do, then forgive me and make the world go away. Make the world go away and get off my shoulder. Say the things you used to say and make the world go away. I'm sorry if I hurt you, I'll make it up day by day. Just say you still love me and make the world go away. Make the world go away and get off my shoulders. Say the things you used to say the world go away. Say the things you used to say and make the world go away. How old do you think I am? He said. I said, well, I don't know. He said, I turned 65 about 11 months ago. I was sitting in Miami, pouring blended whiskey down, when this old gray black gentleman was cleaning up the lounge. There wasn't anyone around except this old man and me. The guy who ran the bar was watching Ironside on TV. Uninvited, he sat down and opened up his mind on old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Ever had a drink of watermelon wine? He asked. He told me all about it, though I didn't answer back. Ain't but three things in this world that's worth a solitary dime: but old dogs and children and watermelon wine. He said women think about themselves when menfolk ain't around, and friends are hard to find when they discover that you're down. He said, I've tried them all when I was young and in my natural prime. Now it's old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Old dogs care about you even when you make mistakes. God bless little children while they're still too young to hate. When he moved away, I found my pen and copied down that line about old dogs and children and watermelon wine. I had to catch a plane up to Atlanta that next day. As I left for my room, I saw him picking up my chain. That night I dreamed in peaceful sleep of shady summertime, of old dogs and children and watermelon wine. If I see you tomorrow on some street in town, pardon me if I don't say hello. I belong to another. It wouldn't look so good to know someone I'm not supposed to know. Just Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. In a dimly lit corner at a place outside of town, tonight we'll try to say goodbye again. But I know it's not over. I'll call tomorrow night. I can't let you go, so why pretend? Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. My letter if I wrote you. You asked me not to call you on the phone, but there's something I'm wanting to tell you. So I wrote it in the words of this song. I didn't know God made honky tonk angels. I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you, and went back to the white side of life. The glamour of the gay nightlife has lured you to the places where the wine and liquor flow, where you wait to be anybody's baby and forget the truest love you'll ever know. I didn't know God made honky tonk angels. I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you, and went back to the wild side of life. The orchid is a flower that blooms so tenderly to thrill the fairest lady of the land. If placed beside a blushing rose, the rose could not compare. But how was such as I to understand? For I overlooked an orchid while searching for a rose. orchid that I overlooked was you. The rose that I was searching for has proved to be untrue. The orchid now I find, my dear, was you. The rose has lost its color, but the orchid stays the same. And I'm alone to face these lonely years. I didn't see the orchid, I was searching for a rose. And now I'll pay the price in bitter tears. For I overlooked an orchid while searching for a rose. The orchid that I overlooked was you. The rose that I was searching for has proved to be untrue. The orchid now I find, my dear, was you. I want a full-time job making love to you. I'll do anything you want me to. But if you have no plans to use a full-time man, a part-time job will do. I want a lifetime job being close to you, making all your dreams come true. But if your heart don't throb for a full-time job, a part-time job will do. You wouldn't have to pay me a nickel or a dime, as long as you would let me get in a little bit of overtime. I want a full-time job holding hands with you. I think you kinda like it too. Don't need a part-time job, I want a full-time job, but a part-time job will do. As long as you would let me get in a little bit of overtime. I want a full-time job holding hands with you. I think you kinda like it too. Don't need a part-time job, I want a full-time job, but a part-time job will do. Within my heart lies a melody, a song of old San Antonio, where in dreams I live with a memory beneath the stars all alone. Well, it was there I found enchantment strange as it blew up above. A moonlit path that only she would know still hears my broken song of love. Moon in all your splendor, know only my heart. Call back my rose, rose of San Antone. Lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speak once again of my love, my own. Broken song, empty words I know still live in my heart all alone. For that moonlit path beside the Alamo, and rose, my rose of San Antone. Splendor, known only my heart. Call back my rose, rose of San Antone. Lips so sweet and tender, like petals fall apart. Speak once again of my love, my own. Broken song, empty words I know still live in my heart all alone. For that moonlit path beside the Alamo, and rose, my rose of San Antone. Country is sitting on the back porch, listening to the whippoorwill late in the day. Country is minding your business, helping a stranger if he comes your way. Country is living in the city, knowing your people, knowing your kind. Country is watch you make it. Country is all in your mind. Country is working for a living, thinking your own thoughts, loving your town. Country is teaching your children, find out what's right and stand your ground. Country is having a good time, listen to the music, singing your part. Country is walking in the moonlight. Country is all in your heart. Got me a room at a cheap hotel. My head was spinning and I didn't feel well. Laid right down, tried to go to sleep. A band kept playing at a joint underneath. Picked up my pillow and I covered my head, but the band kept playing and it's shaking my bed. Honky tonk, all night long. Honky tonk, same old song. Honky tonk, my money's all gone. Honky tonk, she done me wrong. Tossed and I turned, but I can't go to sleep, 'cause the band kept playing with a honky tonk beat. Well, I'm so blue and my baby's gone. She took all my money and she left me alone. Trying to forget her, but I don't know what to do. The honky tonk song keeps a leaking through. Picked up my pillow and I covered my head, but the band keeps playing and is shaking my bed. Honky tonk, all night long. Honky tonk, same old song. Honky tonk, my money's all gone. Honky tonk, she done me wrong. Toss and a turn, but I can't go to sleep, 'cause the band keeps playing with a honky tonk beat. Come and look out through the window. That big old moon is shining down. Tell me now, don't it remind you of a blanket on the ground? Remember back when love first found us, with us slipping out of town. We'd love beneath the moonlight, on a blanket on the ground. I'll get the blanket from the bedroom, and we'll go walking once again to that spot down by the river, where our sweet love first began. Just because we are married don't mean we can't slip around. So let's walk out through the moonlight and lay a blanket on the ground. Oh, remember how excited we used to get when love was young. That old moon was our best buddy. We couldn't wait for night to come. Now you know you still excite me, and you love me like I am. Just once more I wish you'd hold me on a blanket on the ground. I'll get the blanket from the bedroom, and we'll go walking once again to that spot down by the river, where our sweet love first began. Just because we are married don't mean we can't slip around. So let's walk out through the moonlight and lay the blanket on the ground. Hello, wall. How things go for you today? Don't you miss her? Since she upped and walked away, and I'll bet you dread to spend another lonely night with me. Lonely walls, I'll keep you company. Hello, Wanda. Well, I see that you're still here. Aren't you lonely? Since our darling disappeared. Well, look here, is that a teardrop in the corner of your pain? Now don't you try to tell me that it's rain. She went away and left us all alone. The way she planned, guess we'll have to learn to get along without her if we can. Hello, ceiling. I'm gonna stare at you for a while. You know I can't sleep, so won't you bear with me a while? We must all stick together, or else I'll lose my mind. I've got a feeling she'll be gone a long, long time. But your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low, and you can tell your friend there with you, you'll have to go. Whisper to me, tell me, do you love me true? Or is he holding you the way I do? Though love is blind, make up your mind, I've got to know. Should I hang up, or will you tell him he'll have to go? You can't say the words I wanted you while you with another man. Do you want me? Answer yes or no. Darling, I will understand. Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low, and you can tell your friend there with you, he'll have to go. It's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawning just woke up the wanting in me. Wishing I'd never met her, knowing if I'd forget her, how much better off she would be. The longer I hold on, the longer this goes on, the harder that it's gonna be. But it's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawning just woke up the wanting in me. I never deserved her, God knows when I hurt her, it's the last thing I wanted to do. She knows but she can't tell how she feels, but I know well just what she's going through. If I loved her so much, I don't know why I can't do and 10 times I told her goodbye. Last night we broke up, this morning I woke up, and for the 10th time I'm changing my mind. I saw more love in her eyes when I left her than most foolish men will ever see. But it's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawning just woke up the wanting in me. It's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawning just woke up the wanting in me. Promised would be mine forever. I would have bet my bottom dollar on. Well, it sure turned out to be a short forever. Just once I turned my back and you were gone. From now on, all my friends are gonna be strangers. I'm all through ever trusting anyone. The only thing I can count on now are my fingers. I was a fool believing in you, and now you are gone. It amazes me not knowing any better than to think I had love that would be true. Well, I should be taken out, tarred and feathered, to have let myself be taken in by you. From now on, all my friends are gonna be strangers. I'm all through ever trusting anyone. The only thing I can count on now are my fingers. I was a fool believing in you, and now you are